don't have to go like that. Just keep your body straight. So get from there, go down, up. So you go to the knee, hip towards the face, slide up, open hand, slide down.
This club that we have here is the Lali International Eagle Claw Federation of the United Kingdom. I've always been interested in martial arts and Kung Fu, and it was always my dream to go to China. And so I saved up my money, and then I took a flight and went over to China. I thought I was quite naive. Initially I thought I would stay there a couple of years, learn everything and come back. But when I got there I realized that things were not so simple as that. It took me a year to develop a relationship with my master. Afterward, I ended up staying for nearly 12 years to study about the martial arts, the forms, the weapons, the healing. Eventually, when I left China, I came back to England. My master migrated and went to America. And initially, I learned the martial arts, the Eagle Claw system, because it fits in good with the Sikh way of life, and I wanted to do it for myself and my family. It was only when my master said that I must and should teach so the system doesn't die out and new people learn it, and so that we can keep it alive. And so I started to teach the system here. If I tell you to open up Yellow Pages, you'll find out a lot of schools like karate, kickboxing, Thai boxing, but traditional classical martial arts is not everywhere, and it's very rare. So this form is, this system is very special and unique in that it was invented by a general, and it's over 1,000 years old. And we have a lot of weapon forms and hand forms and locking forms, throwing forms. So it's a very serious, vicious style and system. As you can see behind me, they're practicing the staff form. At the back, the students at the back are the Shaolin, which is Shaolin staff single form. As they progress, they learn the two-man form, which enables them to understand how to strike, how to hit, how to block, and it's synchronized. And a lot of Kung Fu forms, unlike other systems, they rhyme in poetic form, one after the other, and that helps you to remember the techniques, and they are very beautiful and expressive to watch. So when learning a form, you express yourself in the physical manifestation of your body through the form, and the more you do it, the deeper you get, and you become one with the form and the techniques. So the more you practice, it becomes a part of your spirit, a part of your soul. So when someone is attacking you, you don't think about it. You just quickly do the techniques, and it just flows. Lili Lau is a very special person in the sense that her father was Lao Fat Man, who in modern Chinese history is a legend, because in the 40s he fought against the Japanese, and he made a special unit like the SAS, and he taught them the Eagle Claw form to, in the nighttime, go and attack the Japanese. So they wrote a lot of comics and books about him, and he became sort of a legend. And when he died, the system went to his daughter, and she's one of the only few women, or the only woman in the world, who's a grandmaster of a very famous system, and a very special person. She's down to earth, kind, honest, and is interested in wanting to really genuinely promote the system. As with some people, they try to keep things secret and not teach things, and she's not like that. She realizes that if, as I do, if we don't teach, then the system disappears. I've been with her for 25 years, and it is only now that she has now accepted me as a disciple. And in the world, there are only two people, a Chinese person, Kalman Wong, who's her chief instructor in America, and myself now, who are her disciples. And the disciple, when a master accepts you as a disciple, the relationship is very close. It's like I am her son now, and that she has full faith and trust in me, and in the future I myself and the other disciple will be responsible for keeping the system alive and passing it on to the future generations. So when I teach and I see students, and if they perform good and express themselves, it's a joy to watch them. It's very artistic, very beautiful. And so when I teach traditional way in the sense that our school is a Kwan. Kwan is a school of development of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And everybody is like a brother and a sister. And the Sifu, the master, is like the father. And the grandmaster is like the grandfather or grandmother. So it's a family system. And it's about developing yourself and your skills and making new friends and being a better human being. And so that is my aim, to make people into better human beings that are righteous, honest, sincere, and ready and willing to fight evil and aggression and bad things going on wherever they may be, and being a better part in the society that they live. The aim, of course, we have to survive and live, and setting up a club and teaching is a business in itself. But our aim is not to spread tons of clubs everywhere, and the emphasis is business. Our aim is to keep the system alive and have good students. I rather have a few students that are good and honest than thousands and there's nothing in it, because then I don't get nothing. From people that do not understand about how famous she is. She's just been voted Woman of the Year in America by Inside Kung Fu magazine, and in nearly every single big Kung Fu event throughout America and the world, she's always invited into many of them, whether in America, Brazil, in Asia. So she's very well respected in the martial arts world, and to have her here is a very special event and a blessing. And people that are aware of how famous she is, value her coming here. So it's very important for us. Yeah.
Slide. You cannot like this. Cannot like this. Or cannot like this. No. Slide. Okay? Don't you pose. What do people use it? Okay. 1, 2. That's it. You don't need it. Like this. Slide. Like that. So the principle of equal core is concentrate grabbing, and following. And concentrate when he grabbing chin up is concentrate the passion point. So you need to training your power, hand power first, and then you need to know the passion point, and then you can defend yourself, and then can kill the people, because he's a soldier, right? He want to train the soldier. He's a general. He trained the soldier to kill the enemy like that. And then his Songdan is so over 1,000 years. Equal core, our equal core system. Now I have my student, Harry, And then because he learned from me 20 years ago. So he really respect Kung Fu, respect me, and he respect the Chinese culture. This is very important. So I decided to accept him to be my disciple. Kung Fu good, but need to Kung Fu character good too. In Chinese, is a Wude is a character, Kung Fu character. So I concentrate the Wude more. His Kung Fu good a lot. His Kung Fu, if today is no good, he can practice good one day. But the character is bad